Anyway, I'll start the invocation. Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya, Jai Nityananda, Jai Advaita Chanda, Jai Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jai Nityananda, Jai Advaita Chanda, Jai Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jai Advaita Chanda, Jai Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Can we start? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Now we are in Navadvip, and one of the new people can tell me which island we are in. You can try. You want to try? Which island are we on? Okay. Okay, anyone can say? Antardvip. Antardvip means, antar in the sense of, it means internal or confidential, dvip, Antardvip. And this place is where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. Navadvip is shaped like a lotus, 8-petal lotus, 8 islands, and Antardvip is in the center. It's like the center. In the spiritual world, this is the shape of Navadvip. So it is non-different from Gokul in Mahavan. In you know that Krishna's childhood pastimes happen in Gokul, and Gokul is in the center of Mahavan. So this place is non-different from that, and it's called Yogpit. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared under that tree. We saw the tree, the neem tree, on Falgun Purnima, on the full moon day. And actually there was also eclipse on that day. The name for this place is Yogpit. There are 3 reasons for that. Yog is, it means connection or joining. Pit is like asan, throne, place. So Yogpit, several meanings. One is that because all spiritual perfect personality of Godhead entered into this material world, and now we are saying material, but nothing is material for the Supreme, and this is a dham. But just understanding that he came from Golok to this realm from this place. So therefore it's called Yogpit, where the connection of matter and spirit happened. So in places like that, and the spiritual energy is a lot. If we come here and do bhakti, we chant, we just offer prayers, it's very accessible, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay? And also it's known as Yogpit because Radha and Krishna joined together to form Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He's a combination. Mahaprabhu Shri Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nahe Anya. It's written in one bhajan. Okay, that's second reason why it's called Yogpit. And third reason is because all the associates of Krishna came here and joined together for this Leela. Or surrounding here, we'll go to other places who appeared. Different personalities appeared in different families, and their childhood leelas, they were all together. So they all came together. Therefore it's called Yogpit. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's spiritual father, his name is Jagannath Mishra, correct? And the mother, you saw that movie yesterday? Sachi Mata. So he appeared as their transcendental child. And his associates appeared very nearby. We'll go to other places, we'll see. They also appeared nearby, and they were always, as the pastimes were taking place, they were fully involved. Sachi Mata's father, he's called Nilambar Chakravarti. When Mahaprabhu appeared, he did the birth chart. That's the tradition. Prabhupada writes even in first canto Srimad Bhagavatam. The tradition is, when the child is born, the parent does the birth chart to understand what is his karma, what is his inclination, and prepare him for that. Just like Srila Prabhupada appeared his father did the birth chart, it said that he will open 108 temples. So he prepared him, he taught him Mridanga from a young age, and he stopped him from going to London to study. He said if he goes there, he'll become a woman hunter and a drug alcoholic. Now that's happening here also, in India. So he said better he stays here and learns spiritual principles. So he prepared him, and then he was, well, you see the result. But of course, Krishna is guiding everything. So when he did the chart of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it's explained that he went into ecstasy describing about who he is and what is his nature. He's the Supreme Personality of Godhead, basically. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, many personalities came to see him, and they were also his associates, Krishna's personal associates. So also who came was Advaita Acharya's, who is incarnation of Mahavishnu, his consort, Sita Ma, she came. When she came, she saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and saw his face, and she said, "This is Krishna. Krishna has come, but the color is different. He was Krishna, blackish. Now he's Gora." But she recognized him. So in this way they came, and actually it was Krishna, but he came in the mood of Radharani. Radharani's color is golden. Another name of hers is Gaurangi, golden form. So he took her mood and her color and appeared. She's the topmost devotee. And he saw that Krishna saw that I am Krishna, but Srimati Radharani gets much more happiness than me serving me, than I get from her serving me. And my devotees get more bliss. So I want to come in that position. So there were many reasons why he came. He brought the Harinam mantra. It was time for the Sankirtan movement, but also he wanted to experience the bliss of a devotee. Many people, some have problem in bhakti, that no, why do I have to be the server? I want to be the enjoyer. Enjoyer has more bliss, and we should be, why can't we be the enjoyer? But actually we are seeing here that no, the server gets more happiness in spiritual life, that even Krishna came in that form. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, he was given many different names because he was born under a neem tree. He was Sita Devi, no, that was different. His mother called him Nimai. Okay, then Sita Devi, who recognized him as Krishna, she's Advaita Acharya's consort. What did she call him? Also Nimai, but a different reason. The neem tree has a property that no ants will come, no insects, and if you burn the neem leaf also, similar effect. It's very medicinal for diseases. So she called him Nimai to ward off evil spirits, ghosts. The elderly ladies called him Gora Hari because he was Gora, golden color. And father called him Gauranga. So different names are there. Okay, and you will keep hearing new names. Sachi Sutta, Gauranga, Gaura Hari, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna Chaitanya, so many. So during his name giving ceremony, the name was given by Nilambar Chakravarti, who was astrologer who did his chart and who understood about him. So what name was he given? What name did he give him? What name did he give? Vishvambhar. Vishvambhar means maintainer of the universe, the keeper of the universe. So now, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared here, there were many pastimes that took place at his young age. We mentioned yesterday how I don't know how much I mentioned, but when he was young, he used to cry a lot. And all the village ladies found out, if we come and chant Hari, he stops crying. So they'll be chanting Hari, Hari, then he'll stop crying, otherwise he'll cry. So they had bliss in chanting Hari, and that way his house always people are chanting Hari. Then when he started to learn to walk, they found out that if we chant Hari, he dances. So they used to, it says, it's mentioned in Chaitanya Bhagavat, they'll promise him sweets and sweet rice, payasam, and if he dances, they'll give him sweets. And he's a young boy, so he'll dance, and he'll learn to walk. So it's written that he'll dance very awkwardly on his chubby legs. Chubby legs. He could not even walk, and he's dancing. And then they'll give him sweet, and they'll chant Hari Hari, then he'll dance. So in this way, his mission to make people chant the Lord's names started very early, from that age. There were a lot of pastimes that happened. We saw one yesterday, so I'll just go through it in that feature film yesterday. There was a Brahmana who had come, who was a devotee of Krishna. He came here, and that was the culture before, that when a Brahmana comes, of course, they were also Brahmanas, his family, but they wanted that he take bhojan. That would be very auspicious for the house of Grihasthas. So he said, no, whatever I eat is only what I cook and offer to my Gopal. So he did that, and what happened, he was making the offering. Then child Nimai came and ate the offering, and he got angry. Everyone shouted at him. They told him, please do it again. Again you do it. Okay. He cooked again. Now it got late because it was supposed to be evening. He cooked second time, it took time. Again child Nimai came and ate. Again everyone got angry. This time Jagannath Mishra got angry, locked him in the room. But it was late night, so they all went to sleep, and actually Nidra Devi, by her potency, put everyone to sleep. Then third time when he cooked, then Nimai came and ate the offering, and at that time he just got devastated. This is the third time I'm offering to the Lord, to my Gopal, and you are coming. Then he said, I am the person you're offering to. I am the same Lord that you've been worshipping all this time. And he showed his form as Krishna in Goloka, but told him, don't mention it to anyone. So after that, the Brahmana used to keep coming here and giving sweets, and when the parents are not there, he'll bow down and offer prayers, like that. Another pastime happened here, right here. These are all in Chaitanya Bhagavat. Once a huge black snake came. So then child Nimai took it and started playing with it, and then lay down on it. And everyone was shouting, everyone was panicked. So then the snake went away. Then again Nimai ran after it to catch. Then they caught him, and they started chanting Garuda, Garuda, and took him away. But Chaitanya Bhagavat is explaining that was actually Sheshnag who came, and Mahaprabhu lied down on him. That was his eternal pastime. And these are very long narrations. I'm making it shorter. And now once Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was here, he was eating soil. Then his mother came and said, why are you eating soil? We have so many nice sweets at home. Why are you eating that? He said, actually the sweets and the soil is the same thing. Everything comes from mud. It will become mud. So now, actually what was happening here, he was speaking Mayavad. Everything is Brahman. Everything is Krishna. Everything is Krishna in one way because it came from Krishna. So then Sachi Mata, it's explained, being the wife of a Brahmana and educated, from an educated Pandit Brahmana, she replied that, look, everything is dirt, but some of the dirt is transformed into food, and if we eat, we get nourished. But if you eat the dirt itself, we will not be able to do that. So in that way, she replied. So yes, everything is Krishna, but somehow Krishna has taken different energies. We are expanded from Krishna, but we are transformed into a different energy. This is also Krishna, but in a different energy. So this is one pastime. Another pastime happened once. Two thieves, they picked up Mahaprabhu because he was wearing a lot of gold and jewels. So they wanted to rob him. So they picked him up and told him, he was not here, he was a little further. Let's go home, we are taking you home, child. He said, okay. So they put him on one of them, and they went to their house to rob him. So they went and they put him down to rob him, and then he ran in his house. Then actually he bewildered them that they'll come back here to his house. I hope you understood. They meant to take him to their house, but through Maya Shakti, he deluded them that they came back to his house. They came to his house. So this is mentioned. Here also Vishwambar had an elder brother. What was his name? Vishwaru. So he was also residing here. At one time, Vishwarup used to spend a lot of time with Advaita Acharya, which is nearby his house. We go now. And he used to learn Srimad Bhagavatam from him. So once Vishwarup overheard his mother and father discussing his marriage. So he was so much attracted to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He said, no, this life I'll dedicate to Krishna. So he left home. So everyone was very upset about that. So because of that, they started to think that, okay, Vishwambar should get married now. So there was some past time that once Vishwambar was walking, because he is Krishna. Krishna's eternal consort is Radha, and Vishnu's eternal consort is Lakshmi. But there are two Lakshmis. There is Sri Devi and Bhudevi. So he once saw her. So Lakshmi, she had also incarnated and was in the village. And he saw her and she saw him, and they understood that this is our eternal connection. So at the same time, Sachi Mata thought, okay, there's a girl who you should get married to, this is the girl, same girl. Okay. So he got married to her, her name was Lakshmi Priya. And then at one time he went to Bangladesh, this is Gouda Desh, that is actually Bangladesh, it's known as, even before, two parts of Bengal were there. So he went there, and in separation she died. It's written she died of snake bite in separation. Till now Acharyas aren't understanding, is it really a snake bit her, or that pain was so much, it was like a snake bite which made her die. So, but it's written that internally she entered into meditation and returned to her Supreme Lord, Lakshmi Priya. Then after that, Sachimata said, okay, you get married again. So there was Vishnu Priya, but both of them were forms of Lakshmi. So he got married. So here he was residing. In the beginning, he didn't behave like a devotee. He was like a logician, like a impersonalist. He was always going over the shlokas and internal meanings and deciphering the verses, but actually he was hiding his true form, mood of being a devotee, what he descended from. So at one point he went to Gaya and he took Diksha from Ishwar Puri, and he became a devotee. Then his mood changed when he came back. He was in a very devotional mood, here, living here, same house. And then he began his pastimes of Sankirtan. We'll go to the place where they would do Sankirtan all night, and just in the house. And after some time, Nityananda Prabhu came. After some time, they went all around Navadvip and began the Sankirtan movement outside. Then he took sannyas and went to Puri. Okay, so now we mentioned here, this is Antardvip, this is Yogpit. Yogpit was found out by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. We're going to go over that tomorrow, more details, how he established it. You see deities there are three sets of deities. The middle set is Gauran Narayan and with Lakshmi Priya and Vishnu Priya. That was installed by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Later on, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur developed this place. Another Acharya after him, and installed more deities and built this structure. We saw Lakshmi Narasingha also. What happened was, when this place was established, thieves used to come and people used to come and attack. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur installed Lakshmi Narasingha, then nothing happened after that. He protected. Okay, so also on Antardvip, actually we passed it, it is inside, you will not have time to visit everything. There is the place of Murari Gupta. Murari Gupta is incarnation of Hanuman in Chaitanya Leela. He was from the beginning very close to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Since they were young children, they had a very close relation. Many intimate dealings. And there is one pastime of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when he was doing Sankirtan in a place here, Srivasanga, for 21 hours. Instead, he took his mood as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He came as a devotee, but all his confidential devotees were there. So he took the mood and he said, okay, offer me bhoga, do my arati, do abhishek. And one by one he was speaking with everyone. So to Murari Gupta, he related with him as Hanuman, and that time he was Ram. So that time he spoke with him and he told Murari Gupta, look at me. So then he looked and then he manifested Sita, Ram, Lakshman, Hanuman at once. Then he told him, exactly it's written like this in Chaitanya Bhagavat. He said, hey monkey, did you forget how Ravan burnt your face? How you set his kingdom ablaze? Arise Murari Gupta, for I am the same worshipable Lord of yours, worship me. Then for Srivas Thakur he showed a different form and all of the disciples. That was called Mahabhav Prakash. It's given more in Chaitanya Bhagavat. Okay, so this is Antardvip. Yogpit is here. Murari Gupta's place was further there. They are deities of Sitaram, Lakshman, Hanuman. After here will be Shivasangan, the place where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did Kirtan. Srivas Thakur is incarnation of Narad Muni. Okay, we'll not have discussion there. Everything I am speaking here. Okay. You can prepare prasadam slowly. Okay, so Shivasangan is the place they did Sankirtan all night. What did Krishna used to do all night in Krishna Lila? Sleep? No? No. What did he do? Ras Lila, yes, correct. So, he performed Ras Lila, and that Ras Lila is the topmost Lila in Krishna Lila. The topmost Lila here is Sankirtan Lila. And Shiva Sangan is non-different from Nidhuvan where Ras Lila happened in Vrindavan. That means for us to enter into Ras Lila, because Prabhupada said that this Krishna conscious movement is taking you to Ras Lila of Krishna, the topmost Lila, if we follow. Okay? So, if we perform Sankirtan, it will have the same effect, we will enter into the Lila of Krishna. Okay, they're going to prepare for the prasad, so they're going early. Okay, many different pastimes happened in Shiva Sangha. Okay, including when the Chand Kazi, it was ruled by some Muslim ruler here. He came and said, don't do Sankirtan, and he broke the Mridanga. Not him, his soldiers. So Mahaprabhu heard about that. Then he said, he will march to the palace of the ruler, Chand Kazi, the Kazi. So he took all the town people and they played loud Sankirtan and they came with the torch. And it's mentioned many people were there. And they marched to the palace and then they had a debate and he changed him to a devotee. But now, also it's mentioned in this Leela that actually how many people were in that procession? So many people were not there in Navadvip. So what happened is Devatas came, descended in that Leela to become so many. Okay, so we'll see this place, Shivasangan. Then we'll see a place called Pritukund. We'll see Advaita Bhavan, the place where Advaita Acharya stayed. Advaita Acharya is incarnation of, who knows? Who? Shiv, yeah, Sadashiv or Mahavishnu. Okay, so Advaita Acharya, I told you different reasons why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to bring the Harinam, to experience the mood of Radharani. One more reason, Advaita Acharya called him. Advaita Acharya was very pained. He saw that people are not worshipping Krishna. They were absorbed in materialistic activities. They were worshipping devatas for material benefits. So he wanted that everyone become a devotee and experience bliss of life. So he'll be chanting and shouting loud for the Lord to appear and worshipping the Shalagram with Ganga Jal and Tulasi near here. We'll see the place. I'll show you. That was his house. It was on the bank of Ganga, but Ganga moved that way. So actually, Mahaprabhu's elder brother used to spend many hours speaking, discussing with Vishwarup, with him. So when he would be discussing, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that time was a young child, young Nimai used to come, and mother used to send him, go and call Vishwarup for lunch. So he used to go and pull the dhoti of Vishwarup, come for lunch. Sachimata is calling. And when he did that, Advaita Acharya used to look at him and feel so much attraction. He couldn't understand, why am I so attracted to this boy? I can't understand. And when he would be going, Chaitanya Bhagavat explains that Vishwambar, Nimai, will turn and look at Advaita Acharya, and in his mind he'll say, Nara, because he is Narayan, he is Mahavishnu avatar. But he bewildered him also, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he couldn't recognize him. He said, Nara, you are the one who called me, now I came, you cannot even recognize me. He said in his mind. Later on he revealed himself to him. Once Advaita Acharya, they were doing kirtan. Kirtan means they are chanting Krishna's names loudly. So they are chanting, then Nimai ran in the house. So you're doing kirtan, suddenly a small child runs in, then everyone stopped the kirtan, what's happening? Then they looked at him, what do you want, small boy, what do you want? And he looked at them, he said, you called me, so I came. They got confused. Then he walked away, he left. So like this he performed many pastimes, tricking Advaita Acharya. Advaita Acharya didn't realize who he was that time. Later he realized. Okay, so we'll see that. And then next to that is Gadadhar Angan, where Gadadhar is Radharani's avatar. She also came in a male form to be with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But she came to help him to relish that mood. She didn't come as a consort as Radha Krishna, not like that. So she was with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu throughout till the end, even when he went to Puri. So the house is nearby, and when they were young, they were all in, Balya. Swarup Damodar appeared here. He later became secretary of Mahaprabhu. He is incarnation of Swarup Damodar is whose incarnation? Lalita. Lalita Devi was Radharani's close consort. So Radha Krishna used to meet, and Lalita used to be very closely helping and organizing the meeting and giving advice to Radharani. So since Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took mood of Radharani, she also appeared in male form to guide him and to be with him in his Leela as a devotee in the mood of Radharani. So he followed to the end. Even when he took sannyas, he was there as the secretary, always with him. Swarup Damodar, and then lastly on this island we'll see Chaitanya Mat. Chaitanya Mat is a very important place. This was actually a place where Chandrasekhar Acharya, who was Chandrasekhar Acharya's wife, was the sister of Mahaprabhu's mother. Okay, he lived there. When Mahaprabhu took sannyas and left, he took care of her and his wife. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he established what is ISKCON today. That time Gaudiya Math was the place where all Gaudiyas used to come and stay there and tour and see all the holy places. So he established it. It's called Chaitanya Math, and there Bhakti Siddhanta excavated Radhakund, Shyamkund and Govardhan by his spiritual potency. He's Prabhupada's guru, but he is coming from Goloka. He had a form as a Manjari. Manjari means he was helping the gopis to serve Krishna. But he took avatar, he came in this Gaudiya Sampradaya, and because of his potency, he put some stones. He said, this is Govardhan. If you go around, you get the benefit. And also Radhakund, Shyamkund is there from Vrindavan. So he stayed there long hours, and he used many days at a time. He used to write. His disciples built a house where he could write. And many times our Srila Prabhupada ISKCON used to meet him in that place and discuss philosophy. Even the Samadhi of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is there, Prabhupada's guru, and the Prabhupada's guru's guru, his Samadhi is there. So it's a very important place. Even now it's a very, many people come to visit. It's still active. His followers are there. And the deities are called Gora Gandharvika Giridhari, Radha Krishna. His own deities are there. they worship very beautiful deities. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai, Shri Yog Pit ki jai. Hare Krishna. Any questions? Okay. So they're preparing the prasad there.